Ghana Immigration Service taking action on the children and more or less packing them into a vehicle to a destination that we don't know whether it is child-friendly, whether it is respecting all the protocols, and whether or not even Ghana Immigration Service do have the capacity to deal with that, because our checks shows that the gender ministry wasn't directly involved in the whole exercise. The Ghana police, in this case, you're also looking at the DOFSU, we did not see their participation in it at all. So clearly, it raised a whole lot of questions, and questions that we'll be asking tomorrow in respect to how these things were done and how they are recognizing the dignity of these children and how they can protect them. So basically, for us, we think that what we saw and the actions and the way and manner it was carried out, we feel that there's some kind of abuse. And where they are now, no, you cannot, you can't keep them under detention because they are not criminals. Children are not, they are not juveniles.
Yeah, but you cannot also separate them from their parents. There's the parents who, from the allegation, and we know if indeed they are foreigners, and they're still screening them, right? They may have violated our immigration laws. Even if they're covered under ECOWAS, they would have stayed here, in many cases, more than 90 days, as they're allowed to do without, free, visa-free, etc. If you've picked up the parents, you must necessarily have the child with them, right? And so that goes without saying, that if you are rounding them up, the children must go with their mothers, as we see on your screens there. It is just a consequence of the mother's illegality, right?
Yeah, that is why you will need experts to be able to be part of the whole exercise, so that whilst you are dealing with the adult, they will find ways and means to also deal with the issues that concerns the children. You don't extend the act of the parent to the children. And you see, when it comes to our laws, we have given a vivid description to a child. And when you look at Ghana's law on children, is just a representation of the UN Convention on the Right of the Child. And I'm saying this because we didn't raise any reservations about the convention. For that matter, we have wholly accepted the letters and the spirit, and that is what we are working with. And if you even look at how we drafted the Children's Act, you could see clearly that there's a flow from the Convention on the Right of the Child. So there are existing protocols that must also accompany how we do that. That is why I'm laying the emphasis that, yes, people have stayed in this country illegally, but you cannot extend that to their children, even if you want them to be in environment where their parents are. That is why you need experts to be able to handle the children while you take all the records that you need to take. And even if you want to repatriate them, the law requires certain processes, especially where children are involved.